Okay, Steve is very angry at Bill. He goes into his basement and he smashes all of his wine. Very expensive wine that he made. He was so mad at him, right? Later on that evening, the government comes because they received a tip that Bill was making illegal wine in his garage. They come, they show up, but of course there's no wine. Why is there no wine? Because Bill earlier smashed it all. They come, okay, they, instead of imposing a $25,000 fine and having a massive headache, Bill gets off absolutely scot-free because he actually has no wine because Steve destroyed it all. My question is, was Steve still obligated to pay Bill compensation for the wine that he destroyed? One could even argue, is Bill now have to pay Steve almost, you know? Could Steve even say to Bill, hey, pay me $25,000. I just saved you from an enormous fine and a big headache with the government. So I think when thinking about the situation, the question we have to ask ourselves is, when Steve caused the damage, what was going on at that moment? No one knew about that fine. No one knew about any government intervention. And therefore, Steve destroyed $3,000, let's say, worth of wine. He'd be obligated to compensate Bill for the wine that he destroyed. The fact that Bill was saved from a government fine and from a big headache, when Steve did that, he had absolutely no intent whatsoever. He intended to be a mazik, to cause damage, and therefore he has to pay compensation. He could thank him, perhaps, for having to be saved from a big headache and a government fine, but they would not be obligated, no way, to pay him the $25,000. And since Steve caused damage, he has to compensate Bill for the damage that he caused. Have a wonderful Tuesday texting Torah challenge question day, and Purim Sameach.